This is George James from Craig, a turkey hunter. I've been shooting for a prize 5 years in a row. I've won my turkeys. And one time I have a chance to win 1 gallon of whiskey. And my wife happened to hear about the whiskey. And she got around the corner and started praying that I missed the target. And everyone knows that I never miss the target. But at this time, for somehow, I missed my target. And my wife didn't tell me about it until I got home. She says, honey, you know why you missed the last target? I said, no. Well, she says, honey, I have to pray about that gallon of whiskey so you don't get it.
Dear folks, my name is Richard King and I've been living in Klawock, Alaska, and I have been enjoying these programs which has been going on in this Seventh-day Adventist. I have come out here to introduce myself to you folks on behalf of the Klawock people. We wish to send you a Christmas greeting. We are up here in part of Alaska, and we are wishing for a white Christmas. Thank you.
Yes, you may not believe it, but we don't have very many white Christmases here. We have a lot of wet ones. Rudy, you come on up and say something. Rudy is from Craig, and he's kind of waiting in between to go to college. We had a bad fishing season this year. Rudy can tell you more about that, but we've been hoping to make a doctor out of him or something.
Hello, you people back in Oklahoma. I don't have any speech planned out, but I'm one of the Craig fellows. I'm going to high school here as a part-time student. I'm taking typing, and we got a nice group of young people in this area, and a lot of them have been turning out for the services, and I think they really enjoy it. Well, there isn't much to do now. I was hoping for a white Christmas too. We had a turkey shoot today. My dad won. My two brothers took second and third prize, so we're going to have a turkey for Christmas dinner. Well, I hope you people back there have a white Christmas, and we the young folks of Craig wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Brother Lehman, this is the boy that I sent his name down there for someone that would like to have him to work and part-time work and go to college. I sent his name in to Mr. Cosner at Poto, and if you or Grady would check on this for me and put a little push behind him, we might get this boy in yet, even for the second semester. He wants to be a doctor. We're very proud of Rudy. I just took this microphone away from Brother Stanball because I wanted to throw in my nickel's worth. Brother Stanball.
Well, I'm glad you did. We are proud of Rudy, and we're thankful for his faithful service. He's one of my taxi drivers, bringing people back and forth from Klawock. I'm one of the few people that happen to own an automobile, and believe it or not, we have only about 9 miles of roadway. That's between the cities of Craig and Klawock, and it's about as rough a road. It's really got the holes in it, and yet this last month I put 1,000 miles on my car, so it's really felt every bump on that 9 miles of roadway. And Benny back there also has been driving. I think some nights we have our meetings on Wednesdays and Sunday nights, and some nights they've made as high as 5 or 6 round trips. And of course that adds up quite a bit. Then the car is used also for taking people to the doctor. We're fortunate to have a doctor here in Klawock. I'm going to introduce the young man to you now and let him do some talking. He just came up from one of our academies down in Washington, Auburn Academy, and he's up here for the Christmas holidays, and I'd like to have Billy Thomas say a few words to you. If you will, come on up, Billy.
Hello, people in Oklahoma. I would just like to introduce myself as Billy Thomas, as I've been attending Auburn Academy for the first semester so far. And I'd like to see that more people have a chance to attend like an academy like that. If they could have one up here, that would be more convenient for the people to go to. And if we keep hoping yet, we might have a white Christmas yet, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Billy is about 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighs around 200 pounds. He thinks I've exaggerated, but one time I thought I saw a giant standing in my door. I was looking up there, and I'm almost 6 feet myself, and I thought, what on earth, and who is it? It fills the whole doorway, and then I looked up and saw Billy there. He's 17 years old now, and he weighs around 200 pounds. A whole family of them are big. He's got a big brother sitting over there. We're going to have Mrs. Gill come up and say a few words again to you. And anyone else, we've still got a little bit of tape left here.
Hello, all you folks down there in Oklahoma. And this is surely nice of Mrs. Connor to give us this opportunity to say hello to you folks down there. We've surely enjoyed your services over the radio that came back from down there. And I'm sure that you realize that we don't live in igloos here. We're just awfully wet, though. We really are wet this year because it's rained for 2 months without a break. Mrs. Connor, she kind of worries a little bit, but she wears a good raincoat so she never gets wet. Her big smile is always on her face when she goes by, and the raindrops are dripping down off her nose sometimes, but she doesn't care. We're sure happy to have a person like Mrs. Connor with us. It's surely been nice, and we do hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas down there, and we'll take good care of Mrs. Connor, being she can't be with you. And a very, very Happy New Year to you all.